I hadn't realized that it was time yet. I I got distracted because I was like testing some stuff, like with the emotes. Like, I don't know if it'll still appear as two. It still does. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why it does that. I'm trying to fix it. But yes, hi, hello, good evening. Hope everyone's having a good time, or at least as good as you can. So weird. I wonder why it shows two of them. So weird. Especially when I don't have that on. But yeah. Thank you. It's okay, we can live. We can live. With what, 2 emotes at a time? It's okay. We'll live. I'm slightly too tall here. There we go. I'm not tall. I'm short. But yeah, happy 4th of July if you celebrate. I thought about doing fireworks and stuff, or at least like watching some. Decided against it last minute this morning because I hadn't made my schedule yet. By the way, speaking of which, I messed up when I made the schedule. I forgot to schedule the Minecraft. So on the schedule it says Stardew Valley. That's wrong. Like on Saturday, that's wrong. It's gonna be Minecraft. We're going to be mining and crafting instead. Same time though. Same time. It's the same time as it always is. Tonight is just at a different time because I didn't fall asleep until 7 a.m. or so. So like I stayed up, binge reading manga. I yeah. I haven't yeah. This morning, okay, so one of the manga I was reading was like, it's time for torture, princess. Or it's time for interrogation. I don't remember what the English title is, but it's something along those lines. Yeah, no worries. I did remember. Sorry, it was like last minute. It was like literally like 30, 15 minutes before stream. I was like, ah! I forgot! I know. Anyway, I was like binge reading that manga, and it made me really, really want sweet potatoes for some reason. I don't even know if like sweet potatoes are like even featured in that yet, but god, they're good. And then so I went to the store because I was like, I want sweet potato, I want sweet potato, I want sweet potato. That was like all that was fueling me. I want sweet potato, I want sweet potato. So I went to the store and I bought it. And then like I got home and then I ate like a Hershey's sweet. Like it's like a cake, like a lava cake. Like Hershey's. Oh, what is happening here? What has happened here? What is happening to my hair? Why is my hair doing that? Okay, I think I fixed it. I think I fixed it. What just happened? Oh, man. Anyway. So I had like, I had a cake like that and I was like, the tiredness hit me and then I brushed my teeth and I went to bed. And so I only got to eat my sweet potato this evening, but you see, I had made a fatal mistake. I don't care for American sweet potatoes. Or like, you know, like the standard sweet potato. I say American, I don't even think, I mean, potatoes are from the Americas, but like, you know what I mean, right? Yeah, so like, they taste okay. I don't mind them, but I don't like the texture as much as I do Japanese sweet potatoes, because Japanese sweet potatoes are more like cake. And that's the kind of texture, I like. Oh yeah, don't worry, it's just some parts of it were like transparent. Parts of me were see-through that shouldn't be see-through. Hey, check this out though. I can do this. Spooky ghost for July. This is actually kind of terrifying. Oh, and even to make it better, I happen to have a knife on me. But yeah, what was I talking about? Oh, hi Sylvia, hello. Welcome. Hi, sorry, you're seeing me as a ghost right now. Oh, you were chatting too. Awesome. Yeah, summer horror stories, yes. Anyway, hi, welcome. Let me actually look normal here. Sorry about that. Hello, I am Dahlia Wintra. I am part of Gen 1 of TomoPulse. It is very nice to meet you. But yes, she was showcasing spicy fanfic. Interesting. I remember my fanfiction days. Anyway, Glasgow Chemodog Theater, thank you for the follows. Welcome, enjoy your stay. But yeah, I'm just chilling while fireworks are going off outside. Talking about sweet potatoes and stuff. I was thinking of trying some new stuff today, maybe like putting on like one of those videos where people like walk around or something while I chat. But I don't know if that's fun. Worst case scenario, I'm just gonna play Project Diva or something. But yeah, so I was like possessed by a desire for sweet potato today. I had never wanted sweet potatoes more in my entire life, and then I made the sweet potato, and because it wasn't the right variety, it was not the Japanese sweet potato. I was so sad. But yeah, Sylvia, I really hope your raid did go well because you're here. I hope that your stream went really well. So also because I'm curious, what kind of fanfic are we talking about? Someone said spicy. But like, what level of spicy are we talking? Are we talking lemon? Are we talking I don't remember the lemon, lime, orange scale that well. Because that was like around the time I started reading fanfiction, that was starting to get kind of phased out a bit, but I still saw people occasionally call them lemons. There was some lemon, yeah. Sylvia getting double teamed by Freddy Fazbear and Incinerator? Or Incineroar? Christ. Hey man, whatever floats your boat. Beautiful. Yeah, I know it's been a while since I've like delved into fanfiction. Because most of the fanfiction I read was in middle school. And I would read on LiveJournal. And I wish I could say that I was into like good anime in middle school and like into good series. But I read Hitalia fanfiction. Also, I just realized I don't have any background music on right now. Just hearing this awkward silence. Put some Toho music on here in a moment. One moment. Okay. But yeah, I was a Hitalia fan. I was very much into Hitalia. I liked Austria and Hungary. Hitalia was like the only time in my life where I was into yaoi. That was the only time in my life I was into yaoi. Was when I was into Hitalia. Something about that series just like gave me brain worms at that time. I don't know what was wrong with me. Maybe it was just me being in middle school. Who knows? Oh man. But yeah. Oh yeah, that brings back memories. Oh, also, I forgot. I used to read Homestuck fanfiction too. I can't remember any pairings in particular that I was into. I know I liked Dave and Carcat. What else? Also, is the audio okay? I think it should be fine, but like just double checking. Because I know I went back to like my old audio interface because I don't really need the new one, and the new one kind of messes with my voice a little bit. I don't like how it sounds when I'm not singing. Yeah. Oh, actually, that reminds me though. Speaking of Incineroar, back around that same time frame as I was into Hitalia fanfiction, I had played Pokemon Black and White. I don't remember which copy I originally played because I loved the series so much that I bought both copies. Both copies are unfortunately lost to the sands of time, which makes me really, really sad because I would love to replay that game again. But I was obsessed with N. The little pathetic meow meow Christmas tree, man. And honestly, like, I still think that he is, like, still really well written. I think that he is still one of my most favorite antagonists in a series. Because, like, seriously, like, he's good. He's well written. I still like him. But, yeah, little Dahlia was obsessed with N from Pokemon. And I was specifically, I would read self-insert fanfic with the protagonist, the female protagonist. I forgot. Is it Hilda? Or is that for like 2? I'm trying to remember. Yeah. Hilda. Yeah. And I still said self-insert, but like I wasn't really. I don't know. It was more just like I just liked Hilda and N together, so I would read a lot of like fanfics like that. Man, wild times. I don't know what the current fanfiction climate is like because I stopped reading. Oh, Toffee, I'm sorry. Sorry. Oh, you underfoot. I'm sorry, baby. My cat's mad at me because I had the audacity to put flea medication on her. So she's very mad about it. Very angry. Yeah. What was I talking about though? Yeah, fanfiction. Wild stuff. Wild stuff. Ugh. Cat keeps licking my leg. Stop it. Stop it, you little weirdo. But yeah. There's not really been any series where I've been like obsessed with the characters. I think the last time I was like obsessed with a ship was back in like 2017, 2018, and I was obsessed with Dr. Roman and Gudako for some fucking reason. Hope she's got tick protection too. Oh yeah. Yeah, she's good. She's just mad about it. Yeah. She's good. But, yeah. Also, speaking of bugs, y'all want to know something fun that happened this morning? Guess who got bit again? Guess who got another fucking spider bite? I'm right above my ass. I feel like it's mocking me. I feel like I'm being mocked by this spider. What the hell, man? Like, what the hell? Why? That being said, I don't know for sure if it is a spider. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing a deep clean of my room. Yeah. Well, I don't have space in my room is the thing. I don't have the luxury of moving my bed around much because it's it's really large in comparison to my room. Like, I have a queen size bed. So it already, my bed and my desk, that is all of the real estate in my room. I do not have room for anything else. Along with, I have some shelves and stuff that I originally intended to display anime figures on, but now they're just used to hold yarn. That is not mine. Man. But yeah. Need to drink tea. But yeah. Going back to what I was originally talking about though, like the sweet potatoes. Like, I was reading, It's Time for You to Torture Miss Princess, or whatever the English title is that I can never remember. And all I could think while I was reading it, because I binge read it in like one go. I just read it in like a few hours, and I was just like, I was so jealous. All I could think about, especially with like the foods that are like really hard to get where I live, like yeah, there's mochi, but like it's hard to get like some of the other ingredients. Like, there's only like a few places I can go. And like, I realized there is one thing I can make, but I don't know if I'm gonna make it anytime soon. I want cheesy curry. I want cheesy curry. I'll even take it with the katsu. Even though I'm not a huge katsu fan. Cheesy curry. I want it. So yeah, my entire night was basically, ugh, I want this, I want this, I want this. And that's why I was like whipped up into a frenzy over sweet potatoes. It's because I just kept thinking about, like, the sweet potato. Even now, as I'm like talking about this, I'm like, I want cheesy curry so fucking badly. But the stores are probably already closing and stuff, and it's a holiday, so I wouldn't go out anyway. My cheesy curry will have to wait. I think when I had cheesy curry, the person who made it, put mozzarella in it. And I was like really, really skeptical. I was like so skeptical. Because to me, the way I had ate curry was in a really, really plain way. I didn't really experiment with it. I would just, like, I would follow the box instructions, and I would prepare some rice, and that was it. I was happy with that. I didn't need anything else. But I'm slowly starting to experiment more. I add chocolate and applesauce specifically, because that's already cooked and grated and stuff, so I don't have to worry about that, like, at all. And I don't have to, like, slice up the apple or anything. Like, I add chocolate, applesauce, what else? I add mushrooms, obviously. Sometimes carrots, but I don't really care for carrots that much. I don't carrot at all. Carrot all. Or carrots. Obviously potato, and then beef. Beef is important. It has to be beef. I don't like chicken, and I don't like pork in curry. I guess like katsu curry is fine. But like I said, like, I'm not really, I think it would be okay if I let like the breading get really soaked. Because what it is, I just don't like crispy food. I am an esteemed cat of cultured and fine tastes. You have to present me with wet food. I will not eat dry food. Okay? But seriously, though, I don't like crispy food. Yeah, beef. We got the beef. But yeah, curry is definitely like one of my more favorite dishes to make, especially because like I have an Instant Pot, so all I have to do is I just have to like, you know, put the beef, put the potatoes, mushrooms, all that stuff in there after sauteing it, because you want that nice Maillard reaction, you want the goodness, you want that nice little bit of toasted flavor to it. Because just boiled, just like meat and vegetables that is just boiled and like just steamed, it's okay, but it's not as good as it could be. Extra spicy? See, the ones in my area only sell like mild and medium hot. I've been trying to get the hot one. I know I have to order it online though, I think, and that's the thing, is that fooding? Ordering food online is always a little pricey than it would be if I could just find a store that stocks it. But at the same time, I'm wondering if because I would have to drive. Would it not just be cheaper, ultimately, to just order it and just deal with the shipping? Because I'm gonna have to pay either way. I was having this same problem with, like, wanting Tobiko and, like, Masago and stuff. Like, I can't find it sold anywhere. And even though, like, I don't even know where to look exactly. Like, I checked out, like, all the Asian markets near me, and, like, none of them had it. I'm gonna have to, like, go on, like, a pilgrimage at some point. I'm gonna go on a pilgrimage. And, like, I don't know. I'll go to some Asian market. I'll go on a pilgrimage to, like, an H-Mart or something. I don't even know. I don't know. Ordering almost always gets you way too much, though. Yeah, and that's the other thing, is that, like, usually the only people in my family that will eat Japanese food, including myself, is me and my mom. My dad, he'll eat it, but he's not into it. He doesn't care for it. He loves American food. And honestly, like, I don't blame him. American food is good. I was actually, like, trying to think, like, there's, like, some dishes that I just take for granted because I've always lived in America. You know, and, like, I've always been exposed mostly to American foods, like, with my family. But it's, like, there's definitely some stuff that's, like, American. Like, mac and cheese, and, like, peanut butter and jelly. God. Like, what else? I don't know how common corn dogs are outside the US, but that feels like an American food too. Yeah. Obviously hamburgers too, but hamburgers are more popular everywhere now. It's like the spaghetti of America, you know? Or it's like every country has its own take on it. Man, I really love food. I love cooking. There's so many experiments that I want to do. Like, I want to cook so much different stuff. I want to make okonomiyaki again. But again, like, if I want to make it right, I have to go to the trouble of sourcing the ingredients, and then I have to do all of the prep myself, because I'm, you know, when it comes to stuff like, I'm the only one that cooks, you know, the quote-unquote weirder stuff in my house. So, like, yeah. And then I have to clean the kitchen after, because that's you know, what a good chef does. I don't always do it, though, and I feel bad when I don't. Because sometimes I just get tired. Might be worth living in a foreign country for a year or two. I think that's impossible for me. It sounds really fun in theory, and if I could, like, teleport to other countries, I would, but it's expensive, and I don't have that luxury. So instead I will sit here and I will bitch about it, and I'll try to make recreations as accurate as I can. Surrounded by my lovely spider minions. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's hard enough just to go to another state sometimes. Like, just traveling to another state can be, like, a big pain in the ass. Because, you know, a really fun and cool thing in America, and you mostly see this in the smaller towns, is, you see, on the borders of some small towns, especially near state lines, you will have speed traps. And that can be annoying. And sometimes you get ones that are really anal and will get you for going, like 5 over. I won't dwell on that subject too long. Yeah, sometimes it can be a pain. But there's definitely, I wish I could go across the US more for sure. Like, already I feel like in America there's a lot of cool food that I've yet to explore. I want to try, like, all the different types of pizza. I'm definitely a fan of pizzas with like a thin crust. Don't worry about my habits. Worry about your own. But yeah. I think one particular genre, I guess, of food that I've really wanted to try a little more has been, like, Mexican food. Because most of the time when I go to, like, restaurants, I get kind of stuck into a routine because it's like, I want this specific dish. I don't want anything else but this specific dish. I will not try anything else. Because I'm scared if I try something, I won't like it, and then I'll be like, oh, I could have gotten this that I do like. So it's like, I don't know, man. Usually when I go to Mexican restaurants, I just get, like, either a quesadilla with extra queso on top, or I get fajitas. Queso on the side. I really like cheese. I love cheese. Milk itself isn't that good, but cheese, delicious. I don't like... You know, that reminds me, though. You know one form of cheese that I don't like? I don't like... Like, you know when you take cheddar or, like, other similar cheeses and you put it under, like, a broiler or something and, like, it gets all crispy and thin? I don't like that. And I don't like the flavor of Cheez-Its. Cheddar is a cheese that has to be used in specific circumstances or I will not care for it. It's good in mac and cheese. It's good on eggs. And it's good on sandwiches. However, if you just, I guess what it has to be in harmony with other flavors. If you just give me something that's just cheddar flavored, I'm going to look at you and I'm going to be like, I do not want this. I do not care for this. If it is the only thing available, I'll eat it. But I don't want it. What I do like out of cheeses is Parmesan. I don't think that Parmesan is a cheese that, like, melts super well. But here's a fun thing for all of you lactose intolerants out there, such as myself. Aged cheeses like Parmesan and Romano are lower in lactose. I mean, if you're so sensitive that even a little bit of lactose is gonna make you die, then I got nothing for you. Just take a lactate and pray, I guess. But for those of you who are like have like a more mild lactose intolerance, Parmesan is pretty easy on the stomach. But yeah, Parmesan is probably my favorite cheese because it's got like a really nice savory element. Hi, welcome. Yeah, like I think my favorite flavor, I was like talking to a friend about this recently, about like our favorite flavor profiles. And like, just savory, that's it. Hi, welcome. Speaking in Mexican and cheese, ever try elote? No, I think that's, is it elote? I don't know if there's like supposed to be an accent on the last E or not. Elote? But, no, I know what it is. I've yet to try it. I happen to have some tahine. Like, I have some tahine at my house, but then I tried that and I didn't like it. I don't like the lime aspect of it. I think that if it was with lemon, I would be more into it. But I don't know, I'm not into lime. It's unfortunate. Cheese is a fungus, so it makes sense for it to taste unnatural. Yeah, but you say that, but like mushrooms are one of my favorite foods. Tahine and watermelon, best snack. That's actually how I tried it. That's actually how I tried the tahine. And I tried it and I was like, I can eat this, but I don't think I would go out of my way to eat this. Yeah. Speaking, like, I do want to experiment. It's just like, as I said, like, for one, I always have to clean the kitchen beforehand. Because sometimes, you know, my family, we all get kind of lazy stuff, so. I'd have to do that. And then, you know, there's the actual process of the cooking, which usually that's enough. That's what I can, like, put my energy on. And then there's the, I have to clean after. And it's like, I have only so much energy that, like, I think if I had probably someone else to help me, I could probably do it. But it's just like, just by myself, it's I don't have the energy to allocate. So I don't experiment as much as I like. There's definitely some recipes I want to try. I saw a video about like Swedish kebab pizza, and I thought that looked really interesting. I think I want to try experimenting with like different types of like non-standard pizzas. I want to try corn on pizza. I really like corn. I think it's a really good vegetable. It's good, it's yummy. Got a good texture. So I want to try that on pizza. I want to try mayonnaise on pizza. I wonder how a tuna salad pizza would be. I'm like really curious about that now. Sorry, I'm just casually talking about food crimes here, at least in an American lens. But I think that like the mayo corn pizza is pretty common in like Japan and places like that. Yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna, next time I try an experiment in the kitchen, I'm gonna try and make some tuna salad pizza. You know, speaking of stuff that can be considered a food crime, it's been a while since I made pilk. It's really sad I don't have the ingredients for me to make it today. Otherwise, I would literally just like put on my camera, pour and mix the pilk, and just drink it. As a Mexican, I can say some American things are pretty wild. It will very much smell up the whole house. Ah, yeah. Oh, that reminds me. I bought more kimchi. today. Because I was like, I'm getting a little tired of salad now. I'm still eating it. But I'm a little tired of it, so I'm gonna like try and toss things up again. Pun not intended. So I'm gonna eat some kimchi and egg on rice. I think that'll be good. I need to find where my furikake is, because I would also really like some tamago kake. Ever tried milk with flavored coffee creamer? No, but that actually sounds kind of good. I think if I just use like a little bit, then it would be good. I happen to have some half and half. It's just like I don't have cola. And I know it's called Pilk, because Pepsi. But let's be real here. Cola is better than Pepsi. You know? It's better. It's just better. I think part of my reason for being biased too is because I don't refrigerate most of my drinks. I mean, I did just clean out my fridge the other day, but it's just like, usually there's not enough fridge space for it, so it's easier to just let it, like, just store it in the kitchen on the floor. But even try root beer or any dark soda. I think the root beer would be good for people who like root beer. I'm not one of those people. My dad bought root beer float ice cream recently. It's not good. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of sarsaparilla. And I know what it is. I can't remember. Sarsaparilla. Yeah. Just not a huge fan. Not a huge fan. But I think I do like Dr. Pepper. I do like Dr. Pepper a lot. So that might actually work. Hello. Hey, don't call me sus. Yeah, Coke does taste better than Pepsi. That's just facts. But yeah, I think Coke was developed before Pepsi and before refrigeration, is what I've heard. So it does taste better than Pepsi at room temperature. Fun fact about Coca-Cola, it's supposed to be drinking hot. It is made for construction workers. Huh. Well, I know that the original Coke had Coke. The more fun Coke. Well, not like as we know it today, but I know it had like I know it had some cocaine in it. If I remember correctly, it's leaves from the coca plant, and I think is it the coca plant? I don't remember. I know it has stuff from like the cola plant, which is spelled with a K. I'm like pretty sure yeah, it is the cola plant. I was right. So yeah, it's stimulant. Wah! Hello, Lower Live. Hello. Oh, so many raids today. Disguise thank you for the follow. Hello, welcome. Playing some League. I've never played that game. I don't think I will, but I hope it was fun. Bobo the That's a really good name. Thank you for the follow. It's Mr. Boggles. Thank you for the follow. Hello, welcome. I am Dahlia Wintra. I am part of Gen 1 of TomoPulse. I'm a cat, and I am talking about food crimes. Man. But yeah, I hope your stream was fun. I don't know anything about League. But I know apparently I know the Control Alt Delete, like Your Honor, League, Death. I know that. What, you got a question? You may answer. Also, cookie tastes good. Thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoy your stay. Hope you all enjoy your stay. I am a natural criminal. That's just, you know. I mean, I didn't say that, but, you know. But yeah, why do American people put so much ice in their drinks like it's a lot? Okay, so it's actually kind of, I think that the reason behind it is actually kind of scummy. I think that it doesn't matter if you're in a sit-down place where you have unlimited free refills, and we have unlimited free refills because soda is really cheap. Like, it is absurdly cheap to produce soda, like through soda fountain and stuff. Like, I'm talking like pennies, like per gallon, you know? But in a takeaway place, if you're like getting like takeout and you're getting like go to like a drive-through, you actually get less soda, because of the ice. A really fun, cool experiment here is that, the liquid amount in I'm gonna use Starbucks for example because that's the franchise I'm the most familiar with. The amount of liquid that you get in a venti and a grande is almost exactly the same if you get ice. And that is why usually I order with light ice. if I'm at a restaurant, because like the thing is I like having ice in my drinks. So I don't want to go without the ice. But I always order light rice. No. Light ice. Yeah. Ugh. Like, it is like absurdly hot in my room. I'm like drinking this tea at an alarming rate. Yeah. And it does depend on the place, but like I think my theory is that it is to turn even more of a profit. And I think also it's because, like, I think that the most innocent reason I can think of is because it's nice to have an ice cold drink. It's nice. But yeah. And I mean, like I said, if you're at a sit-down place or you're at a place with free refills, like, it's fine. I don't care. Get as much ice as you want, because it's free refills. But like I said, I think at like takeout places, it's a little more like, don't really need that much ice. Yeah. And yeah, I mean, I'm sure it does get that little extra bit of profit. But it's, I don't know. Is it the ethics about it? I don't know, and I'm not gonna think about it because it hurts my brain. Yeehaw. Oh, man. I kind of miss Starbucks. I haven't gone there in a while. I don't know what their current seasonal... I can't speak English today for some reason. Yeah, there's a lot of logistics behind it. This is why I don't own a business. I don't know anything. I can't do math. I prefer when I get a drink to have 1 or 2 cubes at most. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm a little more generous. I like about like 8 to 10. If it's the small ones. Now, if we're talking about like the ones that you get like at home, then yeah, only like 3. 2 or 3. Because those are larger ice pieces. Also, speaking of ice, I think that the worst type of ice is like the crushed ice because it melts too damn fast and it waters down my drink, and I don't like it. It's bad. When I worked at a place, the ideal ratio was 1/3 cup. Yeah. Question, have you ever tried the Mexican Coca-Cola like in the glass bottle? Yes, I did. And to be quite honest, I couldn't really taste the difference between that and like normal Coke. I don't know. I mean, like, it's sweet, but every soda is sweet to me. Every sweet. Like, no. Going back to what I was talking about, like, my favorite, like, flavor profiles, if I were to rank them, like, my most favorite to least favorite, it is savory, salty, or, no, not about salty. Maybe more spicy. Savory, salt, or, no. Hold on, I'll get there. Savory, spicy, salty, bitter, sweet. Or, I don't know, bitter and sweet are kind of like at like the same level. Funnily enough, when you add the bitterness to the sweet, it makes it so much more palatable for me. It's why I like dark chocolate over normal chocolate, because like normal chocolate is just too sweet. Like milk chocolate isn't bad. It's just like I just need like one small piece and I am satisfied. And that's I don't need any more. It's enough. Whereas I can eat a little bit more of the dark chocolate. I think I've only talked about food this stream. Always surprised to see someone who doesn't have bitter at the bottom. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Like I said, it's kind of it's kind of a tie. My favorite for me, my favorite taste profile is sweet and spicy. That is a really good combo, and I will like if you have like a sweet chili sauce, I love that shit. That's one of my favorite like salad dressings is sweet chili sauce with sriracha. So you're a black coffee person is what I'm hearing. Close but not quite. I put milk in coffee. But I don't I either put no sugar or I put like just like a light amount of sugar. And I'm generally the same with tea as well. Like I don't want it like straight up generally. I can drink black coffee. But I do want something to kind of take a little bit of the bite from the bitter, you know? Kind of make it a little more gentle. Sweet chili, one of the best flavors of chips. I haven't had sweet chili chips. That sounds really good. I love spicy chips. It's like every few months I'll get like really addicted to Flamin' Hot Cheetos. But I think if you added that like sweet element to it, I think it would definitely be even better. Man, you know, I should play Cooking Sim sometime. I want to cook. I don't want to actually cook though. Cooking Sim is one of those games where it makes me feel like that's one of those games that's like VR compatible, right? Like, yeah. Yeah, it's got VR. I don't have VR. But I think something like that, something like Cooking Sim would be really fun. I just thought that jalapeno Cheetos had sweet undertones. I haven't had those. Like I said, I tend to be like, once I find a specific variety of a food, I will just buy that variety. I will not buy anything else. Unless I like get randomly adventurous. My mom makes homemade hot sauce. It's really spicy, like it makes your face red spicy. I love it. Best hot sauce ever. Homemade hot sauce sounds fun. I think that you make hot sauce by, I mean, I think there's like a lot of different ways to make it, but I know generally it involves like soaking chilies in oil or vinegar or something along those lines. Which, I love vinegar. I forgot about like sour. Did I forget about sour as a flavor? I think I forgot about I love sour food. My My deepest secret is that I can drink an entire shot glass of vinegar and enjoy it. I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, that was like one of the things I used to do as a kid. Like, I would just like I would just randomly eat condiments. I would eat condiments like just straight up, and vinegar was one of them. I would just like drink it from the jug. Like, man. What? I said what I said. I drink vinegar sometimes. Alright, I used to do it more as a kid. And I would also like mustard. Mustard was one of my favorite condiments. It still is one of my favorite condiments. Like, I love me a good Dijon mustard, but I didn't try that till I was an adult. But yeah, I would go into the fridge, because usually there wouldn't really be much snacking stuff. It would be more stuff I would have to cook, and I wasn't really allowed to cook because I was a kid. I was a little baby. Babies can't cook. So I'd go into the fridge and I would just drink mustard and vinegar and ketchup and I didn't know that a knuckle sandwich was a euphemism for punch. Like, I didn't know it was like a euphemism for like a punch to the face. I thought it was a real sandwich. And Baby Dahlia, what Baby Dahlia did was I took two slices, untoasted bread, just white untoasted bread, and I would pour a ton of ketchup on it until it was soggy. And then I would roll it up and eat it. I would like flatten the bread. I would like also sometimes form the bread into like a ball and like eat it that way. And, like, cover it in ketchup. Like, anyone else do that? Anyone? Like, you know, like where you like flatten the bread, like get rid of the air in it and you like just ball it up and eat it. Right? Right? No, I'm not a food criminal. No. You done the bread ball once? See? That's right. It's fun to do. It's fun because it changes the texture in a fun way. You know? Yeah. Yeah, I think as a kid I liked ketchup a lot. I mean, I don't know. I was like... Here's where I get weirder. As a kid, I did not like to put my condiments on the food that much. Up until I was about... how old was I? 10? Like, with pancakes, I would eat them with my hands. And I would not put butter or syrup on them. I would just eat them with my hands. Like American pancakes, you know? And it was only as like a teenager I started putting syrup on my pancakes. And even then I was like really like specific with how I distributed it. Like it had to be the perfect syrup to pancake ratio. This topic really suits this intense music. Oh, thank you for stopping by, Unnamed Settler. I hope you have a good 4th of July. Have fun. But yeah, I would eat with my hands a lot, I feel like. I know as a teen, it's like I stopped eating pancakes with my hands. But instead what I did with meat, like pot roast, stuff like that, steak, I wouldn't cut it. I would just stab it with a fork and like just bite all of my chunks off. I would just bite the meat off. I would not I wouldn't cut it. Oh, Kobe, thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoy your stay. But yeah, I would just, I would go insane. I would just go feral. And sometimes I wouldn't even, like, use a fork. I would just, like, take my hands and just bite into it. My mom and dad would always, like, look at me like, what is wrong with you? But, like, it's fun! It's fun! It's so fun. I still want to do it every once in a while where I just go insane and just go feral. Starting to unearth repressed memories. Think you used to do similar stuff. Good. It's fun. I mean, nowadays I think I'm a lot better. I have been unfortunately somewhat civilized. But I think that there is still a large part of me that wants to just go ham, go crazy, go insane, and just go feral on food. But surprisingly, I don't care for ribs. I never liked getting my hands, like, here's where I'm hypocritical here. If it were a meat without a sauce, it was okay for me to get my hands dirty. But if it had barbecue sauce on it, if it had A1 sauce on it, if it had any of that, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. So like barbecue, ribs, things like that, I would always use a knife and fork for. And I also, with pizza for a while, I hated the oil on my hands, so I would use a knife and fork for it too. It's only when I start talking to other people about how I eat my food sometimes I start to realize maybe this isn't normal. Eat a salad with just your face. Good. Good. That sounds kind of fun, actually. I think if I could get like a shallow enough, like a small, shallow enough dish, I might do that too. It sounds fun. Reject humanity. Reject civilization. Return to feral animal. I don't need proper ways of eating. But yeah. I think sometimes with the syrup and on pancakes, instead of, I know when I was younger, like I would try like a little bit. But usually what I would do sometimes is I would eat a bite of pancake, then drink a little syrup. Which to me was normal, but now as I'm talking about it, I'm realizing may not be normal. At least I've always been good about eating like spaghetti, because like I don't mind mixing like meat and vegetables into the sauce. Because I know some people who, they have to eat the sauce and the meat separately. I'm not one of those people, though. I also know how to twirl my spaghetti without a spoon. That being said, every time I eat spaghetti, it does get everywhere. Kind of annoying. A messy dish. Nona's a weird kid in your family. Hey, same. Same here. Man. Yeah. I really want to get back to cooking sometime properly. Like I said, I have to just clean a lot, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to clean. I just want to cook. I don't want to clean. Or maybe even better, I just want food. Just bring me food. I think I'm gonna take a really quick break here. Just kind of stretch and use bathroom and stuff. And, you know, like, where is it? Where is it? Where is my image? Oh, I can't find the one where it's like the cat scratching at the litter box. That's so sad. That's so sad. Find yourself a spouse that cooks. I am the one who cooks. I don't need anyone to cook for me. Anyway, I'll be right back. Yeehaw. I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright. Yeah. Just be normal. Anyway, hi, welcome. I completely forgot what I was talking about before. I know I was talking about food. Thank you. Yeah. This is turning into just me talking about food this whole stream. That reminds me, I figured out the perfect cookie recipe a while back. And the most essential part of it was chilling the dough in the fridge for 24 hours. Last topics. I don't remember what it was. I know probably a food crime. It was about me drinking vinegar. Or was it about the bread balls? No, that was earlier. That was earlier. Pilk? Oh, speaking of Pilk, I actually have a little something here. Well, we go. Here we go. Yummy! Yummy! Maybe one of these days I could get like a champagne glass or maybe a martini or like a margarita glass. Could like prepare it in that and be fancy. What do you think would be like a good garnish? Perhaps. I'm thinking honestly, cola in general has like some kind of warm spices, some kind of fall spices. No, not Dorito. I do like Doritos, but I don't think it'd be a good, you know, I don't think that the cheese would go good with it. But I do think, maybe like brown sugar and cinnamon or something? I don't know. Like, I don't know. I feel like warm spices like that would go good with it. Alright. Rid of the pilk. Have some knives. Does anyone want any? I forgot. I was gonna do like when I started the stream, I was gonna do like a horror bit. Because I was like, oh, wouldn't that be so funny? Because I was like messing around with like the filters in Shoost and was like, what if this looks like a horror cam. I like this. I'm gonna do something with it, and then I didn't. Yeah, I'm dual wielding. I'm just cool like that, sorry. But yeah, it's like, cause like this, I'm using like Shoost right now to make myself look nice and pretty. And like this was like one of the filters. And then like I tried to think so hard about what to do, and then I was like, I can't think of anything. I'll be normal. Meh. I do like the filters. It's just like with some of these, I don't know. I don't really have any use for them. Like this one looks really cool, and I like it, but I have no use for it. Oh, it's kind of getting some of that like moire effect though. On my other monitor, it looks fine, but like on my main monitor, it kind of looks garbage. Yeah, I'm dual wielding actually because I'm gonna be hibachi chef. I'm gonna do cool tricks. I'm gonna be awesome. God, could you imagine? I would love to have a griddle. Like a proper griddle. But that is a dream. And actually, you know what I would really like? If I could take anything from a commercial kitchen, it would be a fume hood. I need a fume hood because, like, let's say steak. You know, you want to make some steak, some yummy, delicious steak. So you do it, you know, you sear it properly, you get that nice crust. Yummy, delicious. And then your house smokes up, and then your smoke detector goes off. Grimmer Von Grim, thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoy your stay. So, like, it's just so annoying. It's so annoying. Yeah. Steak in an apartment? Yeah. I have set off my smoke detector, my smoke alarm, more times than I would like to count. But it's awful. It's awful. Because like usually the technique I use in my house is the reverse sear. Where you know you bake it for a little bit and to like a certain temperature, and then you like finish with a sear. think a lot of kitchens have something for that. So, here's a little gripe. A little bit of bitchin' I have about every house, every apartment that I've been to. You see like, oh yeah, there's a fume hood like on like above the stove, like above the microwave, like on the microwave. Wow, amazing. And then when I actually looked inside of the cabinets, because you know there's always like that little cabinet above it, because that's where you had to plug in the microwave and stuff. Sometimes, you know, it's just like where like the lights for like the hood and stuff are. It never actually leads anywhere. There's no ductwork. It just like shoots the fumes back at you, back in your room. All it does is just increase some air circulation. It doesn't actually like take the smoke outside. It's not doing anything. You're just making your house more smoky. So it fucking sucks, and I'm so mad about it. And that is why I want a proper fume hood. I want something that actually leads outside instead of just farting my own cooking fumes back at me. I'm tired of it. Yeah. Trust me, like, if you have, like, you know, if you have, like, a fume hood, a quote-unquote fume hood, or, like, you know, like, you have a hood over your stove, and it has, like, that little fans at the top. Like, the little vents at the top. That's where the air is actually, like, being put to. It just blows it back at you. And it's infuriating. I did find out, because I had to help my dad install a microwave. And there's settings, where you have to, like, install it in a certain way to, like, direct the fumes in, like, a certain direction. And I had to, like, tell him, like, no, it's not, we don't have the ductwork in place to let it, like, go outside, so we have to just have it blow back into our own kitchen. Imagine being that tall. You think I'm tall? I'm 5'1". There's nothing tall about me. I'm short. I'm short. Short. But yeah. Oh, man. Oh, you can just call me Dahlia. I'm as tall as I want to be. Yeah. I can never be as tall as Claudia. Claudia is 10 feet tall. Claudia is my gen mate, by the way. You should follow her too. She's also a cat girl. Follow all the people in TomoPulse if you haven't. Yeah. That's okay. Yeah, my name is also Dahlia. But yeah, that was like, yeah, like fume hoods, that's just something, if I could have a perfect house, I would have a fume hood, and underneath that fume hood, I would have a gas stove that can get really hot, so I could make fried rice properly. And then I would also have a flat griddle, where I could, you know, cause like, it's good. It's good. I have a stand mixer, but it's not in my possession at this moment. It's my parents', and I think that my sister is using it, probably. Ah, thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoy your stay. Do you own an air fryer? How do I put this? My oven, it has an air frying function, but it's not as effective as I'd like it to be, because it still takes a while to, like, fully heat up. Yeah, hi, welcome. Yeah, it takes a while for it to heat up, and it doesn't really get the crisp that I'd like. It's not worth it. I would like a proper air fryer at some point, though. I was really disappointed with that. Because I got so excited. I was like, oh, air fryer! I want it! And it's nothing. It's nothing. Instead I use, if I want like something really crisp, I use a broiler. I use the broil function. Like when I make shepherd's pie and I like finish it by putting a bunch of cheese on top because that's what normal people do. Probably. I remember one time I made it, I made shepherd's pie and I put 1 pound of cheese on top. And I kind of cooked it for a little too long, where with cheddar, when you heat it up, I think this applies to like a lot of cheeses. When you hit a certain temperature, the fats separate from the cheese, and it gets really greasy. And so like I broiled that shepherd pie. And I took it out of the oven and it had a pool of grease on it. And I like looked at it and I was like, oh god, what have I done? Well, I mean, yeah, I know well, my oven claimed, oh, you don't have to preheat it, but that's a lie. I know that's a lie. And yeah, I mean, I did preheat it. I know how to cook and stuff. It's just like, it's an oven, so it's larger. There's more heat that needs to be produced. At that point, it's just more effective to use the oven like normal, like. Air fryers are a blessing. I would like to get a proper air fryer. But yeah. Like I said, like it's like I experimented with it a lot, and it was just more effective to just use the oven like normal, or at least like it's like a convection oven. Because I do think that the convection aspect is actually really nice. That reminds me, at some point I'd like to get back into baking. Like, I don't know. My main problem with baking is, the sweets that I like are really, really hard to make for my skill level. Because I like more light, fluffy, airy kind of desserts. Because they tend to be, like, less heavy, less sweet. Oh yeah, I was talking about my perfect cookies. Yeah, so, get the perfect cookies. You have to always cream your butter and your sugar. You have to if you want a good structure to your cookie. Also, you always have to use half white sugar, half brown sugar. I haven't gotten to experiment as to whether like light or dark brown sugar is better, but like I don't know, I use light usually because that's what's easier to find. Like meringue, I don't know about meringue, but I like sponge cake. I love sponge cake, and I love like angel food cake. Have you made butter cookies? Yes. I think with cookies, I think the only kind I really like is chocolate chip. And I like snickerdoodles. I don't like the harder cookies unless, if I eat them, I want to soak them in milk until I make a cookie slurry. So. Yeah. That's what I do with Oreos. But I don't like the cream in Oreos. So I scrape it off. And I don't eat the cream. I want just the cookie part mixed with the milk. What else? Chocolate butter cookies? No, I haven't made those. I imagine they'd probably be fine. Good tips, depends on how much molasses taste you want for brown sugar. Yeah, for me, I like I like the taste of molasses a lot. Molasses is just the taste of fall and winter to me. It is delicious. Buttercream is not good for my throat. Same. I don't like cake frosting. I like whipped cream. I think that the ideal cake is a sponge cake. Like, just a strawberry shortcake, honestly. Strawberry shortcake. Whipped cream, strawberries. That is on the days where the strawberries don't bite me back. Man. That being said, though, I do like frostings that use a lot of cream cheese. I think cream cheese is really tasty. But I don't like the processed cream cheese frostings I found. I have to make it myself, and I usually tend to whip it longer. To get it more fluffy. Whipped cream, you have to whip the cream. Now that would be something, but nah, it's just a whisk. Hit it with the whisk really hard. Man, I swear though, the day I have a cooking setup where I can like stream cooking, the day I have that, I will do so much shit. I think my other problem with baking specifically is that I don't care for sweets that much. I have one sweet and I'm good. What theme is this and why does it sound like Suiko's theme? It might actually be Suiko's theme. I don't know, I wasn't really paying attention to it. I think that might be... No, I don't think it's... No, it's Aki's theme. Or no, wait. Yeah? Aki? Yeah, I think it's Aki's theme. Ah! Love you, Ayami. Despite your questionable eating habits, you do seem to know what you're doing. Honestly, though, yeah, like, if I'm gonna learn something, I want to learn it right. You know? I want to approach everything I do as best as I can. I want to put forth my best effort, which is why I love learning about, like, cooking techniques and stuff. Because I want to make something, I want to make it good. That's also a part of why I always try every new thing at least twice. Because sometimes that first preparation, just maybe it's not prepared in a way that I like, but then there can be a different presentation, different preparation that I do like. So, yeah, I always try to try things twice. In the case of root beer, I have tried that like so many different times over my life, and I can't like it. Hey, thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoy your stay. Yeah. Thinking about Aki's theme again, it does make me want some more sweet potato. I want to get the proper sweet potato this time. I gotta find a place that sells Japanese sweet potatoes, because that's good stuff. I need to go pick up some dashi makings as well. But if I get the ingredients for dashi, I'm scared I'll just eat all the bonito flakes. Like, I can't trust myself around bonito flakes. I'll just like eat it out the bag. So good. It's just pure savory. So good. I need to buy a honey sweet potato. Is that like a variety of sweet potato, or is it a sweet potato with honey in it? Because I can't eat honey. But if it's a variety, it's probably okay. Yeah. A feral. Yeah. Okay, if it's a variety, I'll see if I can find it. But yeah, I want to make some dashi because I really want to make oyakodon. I think I was even complaining about that yesterday. I do have some of the ingredients now, and I thought to myself, I could make a bastard's oyakodon. I say bastard, it's probably fine. It's just a non-seafood variation where instead of dashi stock, I use chicken stock. Because I figured that would probably be okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oyakodon? Yeah, it's a chicken and egg dish. And usually, what it is that it's simmered in a broth. It's usually in dashi broth, which is made from kombu seaweed and from bonito flakes. Sometimes there are vegan versions that is just like the kombu. Okay. I mean, I don't know that you're... Ah! Don't expect me to read your mind, dude. I don't know who you are. Anyway, for those of you who don't know what oyakodon is, yeah, it's chicken, onion. I also put mushrooms in mine, and it's simmered in dashi. And then you add egg and you steam it, and it's so good. And I don't have dashi. Yeah, I might try a variation with just like chicken stock. If anyone made takoyaki, I made takoyaki. I love takoyaki. It's one of my favorite foods. But I made it in a bastard way, and I think I accidentally made okonomiyaki instead. Is oyakodon the mother-child dish? Yes, that's oyako, or no, oya is mom, and then ko is child, and then don is bowl. Donburi dishes are so good. I love rice. I could just eat rice. The ideal food. So good. I'm so hungry. I ate a sweet potato before stream, but now I'm like, I really want to make that oyakodon. I do have mirin, but I don't have sake. So it's gonna be kind of sad, but at least I have the mirin. I don't have like the proper, I don't have a proper pan for oyakodon. Like, I don't have like a small pan I could use, so I just make it all together into like a giant blob of oyakodon. Do you have a Don Don Donkey where you are? Nope. Never heard of it. There's basically nothing near me. Like, I don't have... I have very limited options. That being said, I could probably travel and, like, find something somewhere, but there's not... You know... I'll look it up, though. Yeah, I don't have that. I think that might be something that's only in Asia. Looks like the only US location is in Honolulu. Ah. I made trips across states just to get to an H Mart. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna go on a pilgrimage to an H Mart. Oh, I might do it. I might do it. I need to save up some money for that, though. Oh, that reminds me. I think I might, open up some commissions soon. Right now I'm giving myself a break. Because, like, I got myself a little burnout, so I'm like, Taking a break, working on some personal art. Keep myself sane, all that fun stuff. Ugh, I keep getting hiccups. Ugh. But yeah, I wanna open up maybe a few commissions or something. I need to study art more. Tomorrow is an art stream, but that's probably gonna be just like me fucking around. I don't know what I'm gonna draw. Probably draw other VTubers or something. I like drawing stuff for people. Had no idea I did art commissions in the past. Well, yeah, not... I had a very long queue. You know. I've only like just considered like reopening them again. Yeah, you won't... I don't know. I do draw though. I don't know. Have I even posted any art recently? Oh yeah, I posted about me like cringing about me being cringe. Being kept awake by it. And I drew the Bunger cup. Oh, I remember the last art I posted here. It was the Demon Core. That's a good one. I think I streamed that too. I love- oh, it's so large! Wah! Yeah, this was the last piece of art I completed. Here. I think I got lazy on it, so I'm not really happy with the shading. But I don't know. I think it's still funny. It makes me laugh. Oh yeah, the sundress one. That one was really good. Forgot about that one. Hold on, I have to find it because I don't have it saved on my PC because I drew that one on my iPad. Yeah. Gonna save the worst quality Twitter version. Show that off. Yeah. So that's what like my actual art looks like. Like when I'm not just fucking around. Yeah. I love art. I'd say art is probably my most favorite hobby. I got into streaming because of it. Because it's fun to like to stream as you work on stuff, but then I made the mistake of buying an iPad, and I've gotten so spoiled to my iPad that I don't want to stop using my iPad. So now I don't draw on PC that much anymore, and I don't want to like stream from my iPad for obvious reasons, you know. So it's like I just yeah. Right? It's so good. Like, I didn't think I'd get so addicted to, like, the gesture controls. Like, being able to, like, pinch and zoom easily and, like, do all that stuff is just... I can't... I can't go back. Kind of obvious reason. There's anime boobs on there. You can't look at that. Not on twitch.tv. You know? But yeah. So spoiled. The iPad. I think if I ever got myself, like, oh, Toffee! If I got myself, like, a separate iPad that I could use to stream without worry, I would do that, but as it is now, I don't. I only have the one because it's expensive! It's like $400, not including the pen. Toffee, are you gonna say hi? You wanna say hi? Oh, you didn't get picked up, honey. I know, hi. Hold on, I'm gonna mute the music so everyone can hear you. Everyone needs to hear you. Oh, you're not even meowing into the mic. Come on. There we go. There we go. There's a toffee meow for y'all. Ah, thank you though. Thank you. Yeah, art is definitely something I love doing. I'm not really good at storyboarding and I'm not very good at writing, so I don't know about like the manga part, but ah. If I knew someone who's actually good at that stuff, maybe, but otherwise, nah. Oh, we're gonna get my own yeah here in the cat language. Got it. Hold on, I'll mute the music again. Ah, it's been a while. I feel like also because like allergies, I haven't been able to do the meow as effectively. Been around people too much. Yeah. There we go. Music back on. It's always fun when I first do like the meow around people and they don't know if it's me or Toffee. But we actually, like, you can tell our voices are different. Like, once you, like, listen to us enough. Yeah. Oh, of course it's convincing, because I'm a cat! Like, oh, yeah, because I'm a cat. I guess I've been around people too much. Now my meow is getting a little rusty. Just a little bit. And like I said, it doesn't help that these allergies are kicking my ass. That's okay. No problem. Yeah, that's right. You shouldn't doubt me. I, truly, a cat. Even if I'm a feral one. It's fine. even if I'm feral. Speaking of which, do you ever just like get like the urge to just bite something? Like I feel like I get that randomly where it's just like I just want to like bite something. One of these days I'll get like one of those necklaces where you could just like chew on it. Sometimes, you know, you just want to get feral. Just want to bite. Rip and tear and bite. That's normal, right? Lifesaver necklaces. Isn't that like Life Alert? Like I've fallen and I can't get up. Grew out of that urge. Sad. I mean, I'm fine. I don't bite things without control. Do you ever want to fight? Yes. When that happens, I play Project Diva. Oh, there's strings with lifesaver candies on. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. The candy necklaces. Yes, yes. Yes, I know those. Yeah, sometimes, you know, you get the zoomies and you just want to, like, go wild and you go crazy. And when that happens, I just play rhythm games. Usually, in the past, I would just play Mustache. But nowadays, it's mostly Project Diva, because I love Miku. Oh yeah, I guess this is Ron's theme, yeah. Good. Or Yukari's theme. It's like the same melody, isn't it? I don't know, I'm bad at remembering melodies. Wah. I looked at my page again and I saw food that I cooked a while back. Because there's a time where I would just like cook stir fry for a while. And like looking at it, it's like, oh, I want to eat like egg on something. I became like really, I was like obsessed with like chili crisps, like the Lao Gan Ma kind of stuff. I was like obsessed with, I still have like 3 jars of it. Cause I like bought a bunch because I was like, I'm so addicted to this. It's so good. Really good savory element. Just like a little hint of spice. I could eat those nonstop. And what makes me happy is that they're not actually crisp. Or maybe it's because like the variety I used. I don't know. I got the one with like the soybeans. So good though. So good. I feel like I have only a few like I feel like most of the time I'm like I either want to eat, but like I don't actually like want to eat, because like when I actually eat I only usually make like small portions. Like on that picture I sent, I actually only ended up eating like half of it. So it's like I just want to like taste stuff. I don't want to actually like eat it. I just want to taste, you know? That's why one of my dreams someday is to go to like one of those like really fancy restaurants where it has like a tasting menu. And so it's just like they just bring out like a bunch of little small dishes so you can like try a bunch of different stuff. That's what I want to do someday. I want to go to one of those. Because I don't want to actually eat. Other than like what's necessary to live. But yeah. I just get like, I think excuse me. Like, choked a little bit on tea. Yeah. Yeah, I just want like this to stimulate, you know, just want to taste. Just to taste. I think I'm the kind of person that when we go to McDonald's and they're like, oh, do you want anything? I'm like, no, I'm good. And I sit down like there's the fries and I start eating them. Cause like I don't want like a full serving of fries. I only want some fries. I don't want like a whole package of fries. Just want a few. I think that's the kind of person I am. That reminds me, speaking of fast food, I was thinking about the caramel apple empanada from Taco Bell. I didn't realize like how long ago they had phased those out, because there was a period of my life where I did not go to Taco Bell very much. Oh, Toffee, do you want out of my room? Come on, I'll let you out. Oh. Alright. Ask your room. My dog has been obsessed with sleeping outside of my door. Sorry, baby. Okay. Man. Anyway, what was I talking about? Taco Bell? Yeah, caramel apple empanada. I guess for me, part of it was because, like the empanada, I didn't realize it like went out in like 2009. Like I was still like, was I in middle school then? Or was I in elementary school? I don't remember. Toffee, the dog is on the other side of the door. The dog is on the other side. You're not gonna like it. How long are you gonna make me do this? had to move the dog from. Never satisfied. Ugh. But yeah, the caramel apple empanada was one of my most favorite sweets as a kid, and I still miss it. And maybe one of these days I'll try to recreate it. I don't know. Apparently, like, part of the key is to put, like, rice flour on the exterior to get it, like, really crisp. Get that crunch. Man. I gotta stop talking about food. I'm hungry. I have to stop talking about it. Yeah, I think it would be fun someday. Like I said, if I can just get a setup for cooking. Or I could stream and cook. That would be amazing. Fried pies are good. Pies are good. Have you tried Guzman y Gomez? That's good. Nope. Never heard of it. Nope, nope, nope. Ha. Gotta stop talking about food. Gotta stop talking about food. Gotta stop talking about food. But, like I said, all the manga I've been reading lately, all the manga I've been reading has been about food. Because I was like briefly obsessed with like reading stuff about like I was like, isekai is my guilty pleasure when it comes to manga. And like there's like a few series out there, or like not even isekai necessarily, just like fantasy series about cooking is like one of my most favorite genres. Like Drifting Dragons and like Dungeon Meshi and like which one was the one that I read that was like about a dude who like tamed a Fenrir wolf with cooking. This is good. Yeah, isekai food cuisine is the kind of stuff I'm interested in. I love hearing about ingredients that like I don't know about, both real and fictional. Okay, toffee again. This cat man. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I read that manga, like the taming monsters with food, and it was actually, I liked it a lot. I've just read so many isekai and stuff, and I'm already bad enough as it is with names that I can't remember what it was called. Oh, I found it. It was a Tondemo skill de isekai horo meshi. Oh. Here, yeah. It's good. I enjoyed it a lot. I caught up with the manga. I know that it's based off of a novel, and I know I could probably find a translation of the novel, but I want the pretty pictures. I want the pretty pictures. It's unfortunate I don't like watching anime that much. Very unfortunate. It's cause maybe if I start watching it at like 2x speed, because then maybe it'll be fast enough for my attention span. I've heard of some people doing that with like YouTube videos where they just like watch everything on like 2x speed. I have read Rising of the Shield Hero, but I've read so much isekai, all of the details blend together. I don't know. I couldn't tell you about unique stuff about it, other than I know that it has like the raccoon squirrel girl. And that, yeah. Anime has been harder to get into after the VTuber rabbit hole. Yeah. Yeah, Raphtalia. Yeah, I mean, I just don't really watch stuff in general. Like, I feel bad, but I don't really watch most streams. I don't know anyone's name! Everything blends together. I memorized Touhou character names when I was in middle and high school, and I have not had room in my brain for anything else since. I can tell you about all the Touhou character names before 10 Desires. And some of the ones after 10 Desires, but everything before 10 Desires I basically have memorized. And I used to be basically an encyclopedia of Touhou information because I was obsessed with Touhou. Yeah, the part of my brain for organizing information is probably a little broken. Want to put it to the test? Sure. I mean, I'm sure I'll mess up a bit because it's been a while since I quote-unquote studied. It's like, dropping shit everywhere. Almost spilled tea on myself. Let me see here. I'll like list off some of the casts. Rumia, Daiose, Tierno, Hong Mei-ling, Patchouli Koakuma, Sakuya, Vermilia, Flounder, yeah, what's next? Probably Cherry Blossom, right? So then Chirno appears again, then there's Letty, Tin, Alice, the Prism River Sisters, Marilyn Lunasa. Oh god, the other one is so forgettable. Okay, maybe I don't know all of them. I know what she looks like, the one with the brown hair. Anyway, hi, welcome! Is this listing off like the Touhou characters I memorized? There's also like the fourth Prism River sister that died. And isn't a poltergeist. And then there's Yomu, there's Yuyuko, Ran, Yukari. And then I think next is Imperishable Night. I don't remember. I could keep going. I am curious what the other Prism River sister was that I forgot, though. Lyrica, you are so forgettable. Sorry to all the Lyrica fans out there. Her design kind of reminds me of, like, Haruhi, but I think it's just because she has, like, the brown hair. I don't know why I saw her and thought, Haruhi. That's a series I haven't been into for a long time. I never got into that series properly. Yeah, Lyrica. It's lyric, but with an A at the end. Yeah, hearing the names out loud is a little weird. I've said this before, but there's like a lot of different ways to like Romanize Flan's name. Oh, hi, Fawn. Back from your lyric box here. Oh. Oh, it's 4th of July, and there's probably fireworks still going off outside. Thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoy your stay. I'm guessing you have good memory? No. My memory is very, very, very bad. My short-term memory is non-existent. But I do have a good long-term memory. It's just, my short-term memory. Oh, she is weak. More so repeated exposure. Much, much repeated exposure. Yeah. Tierno! It always throws me off when people pronounce Tierno as Cyrno. No. No S. Yeah. Oh yeah, my memory is bad. Like I said though, it's just mostly my short-term memory. My long-term memory is pretty damn good, honestly. And I can still, like, remember stuff from, like, a long time ago pretty well. It's just, like, getting that new information is always a struggle. But then once I get it, like, I'm good. And it's always sometimes a little difficult to predict. Like, what will go into my long-term memory. Yeah, there's a difference. I think probably Google can explain it a lot better than I can. Yeah, short term is basically like within like a recent time frame, and then long term is like, as the name implies, like, you know, long term, like childhood memories. Oh, that's a good song. Yeah. I think it's just mostly my short-term memory is kind of messed up. Ah, but that's okay. I just try and use as many reminders as I can to try and keep myself up to speed. Does the passage of time also escape you? Yes. Yeah. I know today is Monday, but I only know that because yesterday was one of my days off from streaming. And that's also why I try to be like really, really firm with my schedule. Because if like once I have a routine, if something like throws that routine off, it can be really, really rough. And like I know tonight, the fact that my stream is like 2 hours later than how it normally would be, even though I scheduled it that way, I know that's gonna mess with me a little bit. It already, like it's already I forgot what I was saying mid-sentence. Awesome. How come I only remember either pain or anything bad? So that's actually a really interesting survival mechanism about the human brain, is that when you are in survival, because evolution is not necessarily made in a way that promotes the best, it is just like what survives. And what happens to survive is that when you remember unpleasant experiences, you know if you avoid it, that will keep you alive. You know to avoid the weird looking mushrooms. You know to avoid that one scary looking snake. You know to avoid bears, stuff like that. So that's just a leftover survival mechanism that is, nowadays in our current modernized society, it is not really useful anymore. But yeah, that is actually your brain trying to protect itself. It's a really neat survival strategy. Avoid the mushrooms, but they're so pretty, right? It's like the Tide Pod of food. It's edible, but only once. But yeah. Heard that trauma can alter DNA. I don't exactly understand, but I thought it was an interesting possibility. Yeah, I think that at that level, that's at a science level that's above my knowledge. But I do know that, like, at the very least, stress does cause some long-term damage to your body, from, like, cortisol levels and things like that. And there are long-lasting effects from trauma. it's definitely, it's something to be mindful of, but I can see how that would affect the DNA, because it already, like, you know, I keep losing my train of thought mid-sentence. Yeah, I could see how it could affect the DNA. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about, though, is that, you know, your brain, what it saves is stuff that it thinks is useful towards its survival. What you ate yesterday is not important for your survival. And yeah, it's silly, it's stupid, but that's how we've stayed alive for millions of years, I think. I don't know. How long have humans been around? Thousands of years? I guess animals in general have been around for millions of years. I don't know. Time's not real. After a certain like point, the passage of time is not really, like, on that level is not useful unless you are specifically studying something where it's relevant to your field. Yeah, it's been at least 5. But yeah. Yeah, and like I said, like, even like trauma, ADHD, things like that, it all has its own uses, and there's, you know, like, maybe it might not be productive in one setting, but in another setting, yeah, it can be really useful. And I think that a remarkable thing about humans that a lot of people don't really realize is that people are more likely to help than not. You know? I have a really firm belief that the average human is going to be maybe not like a good person per se, but I don't think that they're going to be bad either. You know, I think most people will want to help in whatever small way they can. I don't know. I want to believe. That's not to say that there isn't cruelty, but I think that most cruelty that I have seen in the world tends to be not usually from a desire to cause cruelty, but usually out of negligence, which is, you know, its own problem. Yeah, insert society meme. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, I say that though, but like, human psychology is like really interesting to me. That's like another topic that I like studied a lot. Not like in any professional or like higher education capacity, like just kind of casually. But it's definitely something I'm very interested in. I just think it's neat. But yeah, once you like sit and you realize like a lot of the stuff that your body does is to keep you alive, I think then that you can begin to appreciate yourself a little more. Yeah, I do think people try to do what they think is best. And yeah, sometimes what they think is best is misguided. But I do think, you know, most people, they want to help. It's really easy to think of people who are not within your circle as just theoretical. Like, I can't conceptualize a family that lives on the other side of the globe. I can't, like, what they do, their life is completely, like, irrelevant to mine. What they do generally has no effect on me. So, like, you know, even so though, I'm aware, I'm aware that they're, like, still people that are alive, and they have their own lives and stuff. But then, like, so that theoretical family is, like, totally different than, like, in comparison to, say, Toffee, my cat. Like, Toffee is very real to me. I know if I do this, it will affect Toffee. So because Toffee is in my sphere of influence, because I know her, because she is close to me, you know, I always tend to act in her interest as well as my own. Feels like we're dipping into late night thoughts. Honestly, yeah. Living the life. Got fireworks. Well, I think the fireworks stopped because it's past 11 here now. If you're like in like the Mountain Time Zone or in the PST Time Zone, got your fireworks going off. Is she really in your sphere of influence, or are you in hers? I think that is a concept that doesn't have to be mutually exclusive. I think that both can be true at the same time. What her choices are affect me, and my choices affect her. Because she is more reliant on me, my choices have more an effect on her. But still, there's, you know, if she chooses, instead of like laying on me, and she chooses to like lay on a pillow or something, that's gonna make me sad. But when she does choose to like sit on top of me and like, you know, cuddle me and stuff, and that makes me very happy. Past 12 a.m. and they're still going. Oh, woof. That's rough. Ah. Man. Glad I don't have to deal with him. I'm lucky in that I live in an area where people are generally mindful of like noise ordinances and stuff. Oh. Man, I'm like really shaky right now for some reason. So weird. Yeah. Yeah. I think that the best thing I can do as myself right now is, you know, like I'm here. I hope that I can make your day a little better. Because I know things can be really rough. Things can be very tough. I can't think of another word that rhymes. I can't think of another word that rhymes with those, but I hope that, you know, and enjoy yourself a little bit here. What I'm excited for is I want Oyakudon. I'm still thinking about it. Still thinking about them eggs. Ah. Yeah. I'm letting my mind wander and I'm thinking back to food again. Yeah, see, like, hey. I mean, there's a lot of, like, theoretical people out there, that I'm never going to meet. But I know, like, right now, I am directly influencing you. I'm an influencer. Watch out! Buy into my MLM. Nah. But seriously, like, hey, this is best I can do. Yeehaw. I usually, sometimes, like, in real life, like, after I say yeehaw, I dab, and I, like, ask, like, my nephews and my cousins, my younger ones and stuff, and they're like, no one dabs anymore. That made me really sad. I thought dabbing was funny. Like, this was like a emphasis, like, yeehaw. Yeehaw. No one does it anymore. Is this how old people feel? Is this how, like, my parents felt? Yeah, that's right. The little things do matter. I think it'll be funny again in a decade. I hope so. I hope so. Dab on them and tell them they're haters. Yeah, I should do that. I should have done that. You gotta tell me to go buy soap or finally go to sleep after a few days of no sleep. Oh, yeah. I mean, taking care of yourself, like, it's frustrating because you think taking care of yourself is nothing and that it's not going to be helpful. But the infuriating thing is that it is helpful. And yeah, Like, y'all do, like, Onion, yeah, you guys do make me feel better. Like, I love streaming. I know sometimes I'm not the most energetic person, but, like, I don't know. I like talking to y'all. It's fun. It's fun being silly online. And it also, I think streaming for me personally is, like, really good way for me to finally play games, because I'm not really the kind of person to play games usually. So I've gotten a lot of experience with stuff that I would have never touched. Like, I was, like, really selective about what games I played for a long time. Part of it was also because of money. But, you know, neither here nor there. At least things are a little better for me now. Hey, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I get how you feel, but I don't really want that negativity here. Like, I know it's really easy to fall into those patterns, but, like, even though I don't know you, I don't know who you are, I don't know your interests, I still want you to live and to take care of yourself. And so I don't want to tolerate that kind of mean behavior towards yourself. Even if you can't do it for yourself, then do that for me. Please take care of yourself. Cause, like, I know it's rough, but, like, I do care about all of you, even if I don't know you more than, like, your username and stuff. Because you are a person, and you are alive, and you deserve care too. Even if it's hard. And it is really difficult. Yep. I think I'm gonna make that oyakudon. I'm still hungry. But yeah. Oh. I think I need to eat, because I am getting shaky. I'm gonna eat some Skittles. Yeah. Oh, man. How's it already? It's already almost like 11:30. Fucked up. So I'm eating these Skittles. Ah, I ate too many at once. Yeah, and that's true. Like, yeah, you will find compassion from complete strangers if you reach out. It's true. That's what I was saying before, too. Like, I think that most people are inherently good and want to help other people. But yeah. Yeah, here, yes, I do want to focus on the positivity of things. Because, yeah, we are aware that it's hard to take care of ourselves. We are aware that things outside are scary. But, you know, here, even if it's only for like 2 or 3 hours, yeah. Anyway, I don't want to keep harping on about that. But yeah. Man. Even if it's a lie to yourself right now, I hope... Okay, sorry, my last... one last thing. Even if it's a lie to yourself, if you can at least, like, try to think, I care about myself, I love myself, even if it is a lie, and it might be one, start out. If you can, like, just think about it, I think that you'll slowly find yourself to fully, like, believe it a little bit more. Even if it's just a little bit. Okay, okay, I'm done with that topic. Anyway. I need to, like, make a list of, like, what I want to draw. I might do, like, a little sketch page. Yeah, speaking of self-care... I keep talking... Okay, my last thing. If you feel bad, then check, are you hungry? Are you tired? Do you need a shower? Do you need to, you know, like, maybe, like, wash your sheets or something? And that's a good checklist. Treat yourself as a toddler. Anyway, yeah. I think what I might do is I might, like, make a post on Twitter, and I might be like, hey, what's some VTubers y'all like? I might try drawing them. I don't know. I'd like to draw mostly smaller VTubers, I think. I might accept some larger ones. Wow. I don't know. I could also just draw myself again for, like, the 10th time. Man. But yeah. Something I've started doing with art is I've started using a lot more reference images, and I feel like that was, like, something I just needed to do. Really, really badly. And you can tell. You can tell because it's like the demon core drawing versus, like, the summer dress drawing. The summer dress I used a reference, and on the demon core one I did not use a reference except for the demon core itself. Always a little shy about sharing VTubers I like. Yeah, I get you. I mean, I'm not gonna, like, hold you at gunpoint. But I don't know. I like supporting, you know, other small streamers and stuff. And I don't know. Mostly it's like I like cute designs. I love cute designs. I also mostly just want to draw, like, girls. Feminine guys is fine too, I guess. But girls, most fun to draw. Well, at any rate, I think I'm gonna probably wrap things up here shortly and try to fix my sleep schedule a little bit. I don't know. See who we got. Who we got live right now? Oh, I love... Why is Twitch showing me Shrek? As an ad? Yeah, try. I mean, yeah, my sleep schedule. My sleep schedule is just... But I've always had trouble with that. I'm gonna turn off the music and put on this other music. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Yeah, thank you all so much for coming. I hope that you have had a good 4th of July. I hope it has been fun. I hope that you were able to relax here a little bit. Alright. Now then, I think I'm gonna raid one of my friends here, Melody Burst. She is playing Nier Automata. I don't know how far into it she is. If just as like a safety precaution, if you haven't played it and you don't want to be spoiled, probably don't. It's okay. I'll forgive you. I'll forgive you. Oh, FET, thank you for the follow. Sorry you followed like right at the end, but I hope that you enjoy your stay and hopefully see you later. All right. Yeah, I'll go ahead and start that raid. Yeah, tomorrow I will be drawing. It will be at my normal time slot, 6 p.m. Like I said, I'll make a tweet later, about like taking requests. It's okay if you don't have Twitter or something. I don't know. There's a Discord too. But unfortunately, that's like the only way that it's like easiest right now is through like Twitter or Discord or something. Probably Twitter. Probably Twitter. Anyway, there's my socials too if you want in the Discord and all that fun stuff. Yeah. Again, thank you all so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Yeah. All right. See you tomorrow, 6 p.m. CDT. Yeehaw! Oh wait. Raid message. Bunger. Do a bunger, or just go like nya, wave, or do bunger. Do a flip. Yeah, thank you again for stopping by. I really appreciate it. It's been really fun chatting. It's really fun to just do chatting streams every once in a while. Okay, bye-bye for real. Yeehaw!